Massey. I am a partner and senior vice president with TSCG, known as the Shopping Center Group here in Memphis. It's a national retail real estate firm, and I'm a retail real estate advisor with them. What we do is we help high-performing retailers find locations. We help landlords find high-performing retailers and restaurants for their developments. My professional background, I was a lifelong Tiger. I got both my undergrad degree at the U of M, at that time Memphis State University. I got my master's directly thereafter. I was on an athletic scholarship at the U of M and had some extra time of eligibility, so got my master's. And I worked through most of my work for a PhD before work called me to go to work. And I have worked for real estate developers. I worked for retailers, most notably AT&T as an engineer for them. I have a degree also in radio frequency engineering that was given to me while I was working for AT&T. But my background has mostly been in retail real estate as a developer here in Memphis and representing AT&T and finding locations. Been with the Shopping Center Group for 18 years. Started my career with working for a real estate developer named Mark Utley. Went with him for a few years and then joined Gill Properties, Ray Gill, who's a very active developer here in Memphis. I am still active with Mark Utley, my original boss. He and I are partners on some developments here in Memphis. And then from Gill Properties, I had the opportunity to join the corporate real estate department for Bell South Mobility, which became AT&T, and being early on in developing cell towers and their retail stores in the Memphis market. I built over 570 cell towers throughout the Mid-South. From there, I had the opportunity to go work for a large general contractor, which I thought still doing commercial real estate, but from a general contractor's point of view. I joined a company called Yates Construction, and it was during the heyday of casinos being built down in Mississippi. And I had the opportunity to grow the company from $350 million to $1.4 billion. I was director of marketing for Yates and had the opportunity to build multiple casinos, the headquarters for St. Jude Hospital, and learn a lot about the construction trade, which eventually led me. I went back for a couple of years back to AT&T, and my boss had left the company, and I went for them, and it was a great opportunity. But they wanted to relocate me, and I fell in love with Memphis and wanted to stay in Memphis. And I joined the Shopping Center Group, and been here 18 years. And my progression from an associate to now partner with the Shopping Center Group and representing retailers like AT&T, Aspen Dental, Starbucks has really showed progression. And from a real estate point of view and having a chance to rebuild neighborhoods, I've worked on projects like Binghamton Gateway, Crosstown Concourse. I'm doing the redevelopment of the fairgrounds project called Liberty Park, as well as a $410 million project in Lakeland called the Lake District. My most valuable skill, and I look back to my career learning at the University of Memphis, one was getting to know people. It's about networking, getting out in the community, in the real estate field. Go out, take advantage of internships, go to association meetings for whatever business you're going into. If it's a real estate business, a CCIM meeting, a Lambda Alpha meeting, but you need to get out. It's all about relationships. I mean, they assume that you have the skills and understand finance and real estate and the legal aspects and the technical aspects and the academic aspects. What they want to see is, can you communicate? Can you network? Can you build teams? And I think that's becomes critical on that part, and that you're not as scared to pick up a phone and call people or talk to people and hide. We have a tendency to hide behind our phones, hide behind an email, and we need people that can communicate and go out and develop stuff. The FIR department does a good job, I think, bringing in teachers that have real world experience through their adjunct program really helps the students understand the real world. I'm fortunate that I'm also an adjunct professor at the University of Memphis teaching state investments and real estate development at both the undergrad and master's level. And what I try to bring to my students is how people will look at them and what skills they have to further their careers. I bring a real world. I teach them that profit is not a dirty word, that I want to have them have the entrepreneurial skills to come out either to do it on their own, or to join a company and be called what I call an entrepreneur and be a profit center within the company that you're working for. And I think as we develop more and more students, that is what the finance department needs to do. You have some people that are pure academics, but you really need to pair them with teachers that can give them a leg up in the industry, give them what they need to prepare. And that's critical. And I think with the advisory board and everything that's happening at the university, the administration's doing a good job to bring both worlds together. Looking for them to have a passion for real estate. I just went through an interviewing process for our summer intern. And what I was looking for, somebody that's not just trying to build a resume, but really wants to come to work and learn, find out what we do, how we do it, and then apply it. We have an internship every summer at our company. I get the opportunity to mentor them and supervise them. And I'm just looking for somebody that wants to be here. Too many students come out and are just trying to fill a resume and just showing up. You can't show up. You got to get in and be integrated and passionate in what we do and willing to learn, from the small stuff, the grunt work, to being able to meet with clients. And on that part, it's important that the internships offer that, not just make the people do grunt work, but to offer internships that really provide a window of opportunity to a career in real estate, which is my field. So I'm just looking for passion. I'm looking for someone that is willing to learn. In our company, we do require that they be a real estate major or a concentration in real estate.